Good morning. Good Sunday morning. Whew. It's another great day. I'm gonna hang out here for a few minutes and see what happens. If you're just popping in, where are you from? What state? What country? What's going on? Hello, welcome. What's your name and where are you tuning in from? Hello, Lisa. Lisa Campbell. Hello. Let's hang out here for a few minutes, see if a few other people pop in, see what YouTube decides to do in sharing this link. Texas. We love Texas. So, reason I come live, Lisa, is it's kind of like an open forum. You can ask me any kind of questions. If you have a comment, observation about any of the meditations, the audios, the videos I've created, any question on personal development, self-help, or life in general. And if I have some information on it and a real life experience, I'll be more than happy to share that back out with all of you. Hello, if you're just tuning in, let us know what state you're in or what country where you're tuning in from. It's always fun to see where YouTube shares these links. Otherwise, I don't come live with any really mission or objective, Lisa. It's really more of a Q&A. It's a live forum. So if people want to engage me in some type of conversation, we can get into it. And if not, that's fine too. And we all go about our day. Hello, if you're just tuning in, what state are you in or what country are you tuning in from? Let us know in the comments. You know, I remember years ago on YouTube when you would go live, it would just like tell everyone like right away. Now it's like, no, we're going to tell this person, and that person. And if they don't engage quick enough, we're just not going to tell anyone else. And it's it's crazy how these algorithms own us now in every single direction. Janine Smith, hello, Janine. I remember Janine. I know Janine. Finally, I got you, Paul. Thank you for being a catalyst and making the best version. I am from New Jersey. Hello. Hello, New Jersey. I miss the pizza of New Jersey, of New York, of Boston. Currently, I'm down here in Florida. I mean, obviously, that's just a print. But yeah, the pizza down here in Florida sucks. The best pizza sucks. It's tough. The Chinese down here, the best Chinese isn't even what the mall used to give you back home. It's horrible. And all the bread down here, it doesn't matter what bread. If white bread, artisan bread, Italian bread, French bread, baguette bread, Florida bread, any bread you buy, you can use as a kitchen sponge and you can just rinse the thing out and squeeze the water out and wash your dishes. It's horrific. Let's see, Lisa, I still listen to the chakra balancing meditation and unlimited and free, still very powerful meditations. As a matter of fact, they assisted me in my Kundalini awakening. That was in 2015. Fantastic. Yeah, 2015, 2016, that was the year of awakening for a lot of people. And then after that, I don't know, something in the collective, we can say, shifted, kind of knocked people back out, we can say. If you're just tuning in, hello, let us know what state you're in or what country you're tuning in from. And if you have any questions, comments, observations you want to talk about, discuss, dive into in the world of personal development, self-empowerment, spiritual awareness, whatever it is, throw it at me. And if I have some real life information to share back with you on it, I will be more than happy to do so. Anyone else? Question, comment, observation? It's up to you guys. It's up to the audience to keep the conversation flowing. Pique some curiosity, and then we can talk about it. How's everyone else doing mentally? There any topics or things of interest you have an interest in learning more about? Any types of awakening, meditation, breathing, mindset, anything like that that's on your mind that you're trying to find content on? Because I got to tell you, I mean, YouTube is funny. Like they have these new tools now where it's called inspiration, right? And it will give you topics. Oh, your audience is highly interested in this, right? And it gives you like this rating system. So like, oh, okay, I'll make something on that. And then you make something and it does like nothing. And then you have like some nonsensical idea and then you do that and then that blows up. And then you type that idea in to the YouTube and it says, oh, low interest on that topic. And then you create content on what they say your audience has a high interest in and it doesn't do anything. It's just, we are algorithm owned these days, especially the second you hit that social media icon and you go on any app, man, it's nuts. Hello, if you're just tuning in, welcome. Good morning, Sunday morning. Hello. Let us know what state you're in, what country you're in. And if you have a question, comment, observation, or anything you want to discuss, throw it at me. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about some things. Anyone else a black coffee fan? Black coffee. You know, years ago, I used to love cream. I really never liked the sugar, but I used to love cream and coffee, cream and coffee, cream and coffee. And then I went to the dentist, and she hit a nerve in the back of my tongue. My whole tongue went numb for like a year and a half, and I couldn't taste anything, whether it was salt, oil, vinegar, Kool-Aid. I couldn't tell you. I just knew something wet. I had no clue what flavors were. And I cook a lot, and a lot of people eat to live and live to eat, and I live to eat, right? That's my goal. And I had to learn how to cook by my scent only because I couldn't taste anything. And that was tough. And then after my tongue slowly started coming back, the sensitivity and the flavors, I really had to relearn how to taste everything again because I forgot. You don't taste things for a year and a half. You forget how good and bad certain things are. But anyways, so when that came back and I went to coffee, I was just drinking black coffee and I just kept with it. Anyone else? Anyone else? Hello. Question, comment, observation. Let's throw a topic at me to talk about, and we can go from there. How's everyone's mindset lately? Mindset. Any of you noticed some interesting things while you sleep? Any of you started experiencing advertisements in your dreams yet? That's coming next. Companies are testing it, and they're not supposed to be. Companies are filing patents for it. And so basically, they want to advertise to us while we're sleeping. They have that kind of technology through these little devices that we use every day. So we are all living in a very interesting world. And I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just what is. And what are you going to do? It's the direction. It's how things are spinning these days. Let's go. Anyone else? Let's go. Engage me in a topic. Anyone? You guys are going to make me do all the thinking today, huh? All right. I'll throw this at you. What's new for 2025? There you go. What a great question. I am from St. Paul, Minnesota. Hello, Minnesota. Food needs and exercise must be addressed. There's no individual I don't refer you to. Fantastic. I appreciate that, Richard. All right, so two things. What's coming in 2025? And Richard mentioned food and exercise must be addressed. Yes, it does. Food and exercise must be addressed. Ultimately, I think if they just kind of put the food on the shelf that was a little healthier, that would happen by default. I mean, think about it. If the grocery store has a health food aisle, then what's all the other food, right? But then again, we have free choice. You can eat what you want. Your body is your temple. But if everything's contaminated, it's not. You have no choice. But yeah, absolutely, Richard. New for 2025, we're just going to keep plugging away. I don't know if you guys all have checked out PaulSantisiMeditations.com moved and has become paulsantisiuniverse.com. So make sure you all go there. There's more information there about me than I've ever put in one place. You can learn about my past. You can learn about the future. There's case studies, there's interviews, there's music, there's motivational videos. There's a ton of free audios you can download. There's all my other content, all my programs and courses that are there. There's all the audios. There's so much that you can dive into. It's like your one-stop shop for everything personal development. But yeah, everyone, make sure to check that out. paulsantisiuniverse.com. And that's the new home of everything Paul Santisi. Fabula, everyone I know is in Ozempic. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I won't even take more than 2 to 3 Tylenol a year. Never mind Ozempic. But yeah, that seems to be, isn't that for diabetes? And then all of a sudden now it's good for weight loss, and now it's good for curbing alcohol cravings. Now it just randomly has all these amazing benefits. But originally, wasn't that just for diabetes? So how can it be good to take something for diabetes if you're not diabetic? I don't know. The way this world spins is, whew, that's all we're going to say about that. Anyone else? Question, comment, observation? What's going on? Any topics you want to talk about? Any questions you have? Any meditation ideas you have for me that I could possibly chew on and create back out for everyone to benefit from? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, still, I don't know. And the way YouTube works now, too, it is scanning every single word I use, okay? And it puts me on a delay with you. And I'm not saying this is bad. It's just what is, okay? And if I use words that the algorithm doesn't seem scientifically proven, it will stop sharing this feed. And if I use words that is in agreement with its current modeling, it will promote this feed. So it's a very interesting time to be on social media, without question. Danny O, hello, Danny O. Where are you from, Danny O? Fabula, where are you from? What state, what country? Going back to St. Paul, Minnesota with Richard. I was in I was in Minneapolis back in, I think, 97, 98, right after that beautiful convention center opened. And I remember having pizza, drinking beer, and I remember the skywalks that connected all the buildings from above. But I was there once. I had a great time, and that was excellent. Long, almost 30 years ago now. Over 30 years ago? Man. Positive flow. Is there any specific time of the day that meditation is most powerful? Yes. Whether it's meditation, whether it's thinking, intention setting, projecting, whatever, it's between 3 and 4 a.m. And the reason is collectively the majority of the world is asleep at that time. So the mind chatter, it's much, 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 much less. Because when you're trying to meditate during the day or during normal business hours, we'll say, or when everyone's awake, the mind chatter is everywhere. So whether it's your neighbor or someone from 3,000 miles away, that mind chatter is in your sphere over here. So between 3 and 4 a.m., there's much, much, much less resistance to get those insights or get that deep meditation going. That's why a lot of people, they say they wake up 3, 4 in the morning to use the bathroom. Then when they try to fall back asleep, they go into this amazing state. It's not because they woke themselves up and they tried to go back to sleep. It's because it was between typically 3 to 4 a.m., wherever they were. Yeah, good question. Danny, I keep getting blocked on your astral projection. I get vibrations, but they keep dissipating. Okay, great. Good point. So when you feel those, you have to just remain aware. You can't go, okay, I feel it, and now you're trying to think about more or making more happen. You can't. You just have to allow. You just have to say, fantastic, I'm vibrating. I'm in the perfect place for me. You have to. And then in time with that practice, you'll allow yourself to see further. But I know exactly what you mean. You feel the stages, you feel things happening, and you start thinking because you become conscious of those things. You can't. You have to not think and just allow. That's the ballet. That's the ballet. Let's see. The roll technique worked my very first time. I've been doing it accidentally for years. Yeah, most people. So when you listen to the astral projection meditations, a lot of times it doesn't happen when you listen to it, but the meditations set you up. They give you a tool to put you in that state of understanding, allowing, and knowing how it works and that it's possible. So typically, usually it happens like during like a quick nap time or like at work or if you're in the car or just closing your eyes in a parking lot or something or laying down on the couch or just dozing off for a minute or two. That's when a lot of people really get those sensations. That's fine. That's perfect. The meditations I create, they're tools to kind of get you in alignment with yourself. And when that moment is ready, that's when you can begin your projection experience. Yeah, Danny, you got it. You just got to care, but not that much. Listen to all the new ones I've put up. I did one on Astral Portal. That one's taking off very well. There's one on Astral Mirror, a technique I come up with. And then there's a couple other newer ones. Make sure to listen to them because they're completely different style technique and method from the Astral Roll one. The Astral Roll one was one of my originals over 10 years ago, and I've certainly learned a lot and have projected a lot since then, so there's a lot more I can bring to the table as far as information and techniques go on the new one. So check out all the new ones and make sure to listen to those as well. Cozy, hello, been listening on and off for a few years. Well, welcome back. Make sure to check out all the new stuff. I've been uploading like crazy the last year. And I went beyond meditations quite a bit. There's a whole dozens of little short talks, speeches, little motivational pieces. There's audiobooks I've been reading. I read How a Man Thinketh you can listen to, and it works. I did the audiobook versions of those, as well as a bunch of meditations, a bunch of short talks, a bunch of shorts. Go right back to my channel and just dive in. There's so much content there now. I think there's 12, 13, 1,400 videos. That's a lot. I've been recovering from burnout and lost my ability to astral project, and I can't get deep sleep anymore, trying to relearn. Yeah, I hear you. We all have. And you're not alone, and it's part of a bigger plan to keep us unaware of ourselves while we sleep. So it's just not you. It's all of us, but just remain aware, know what you want, know why you want it, and just allow yourself to become that. DDO, you got it. Yep, Cozy, I've seen the new stuff. Glad you're here. And what do you think of the new stuff? It's a meditation is a meditation, right? But there's only so many times I want to tell people to take a deep breath in and exhale a certain way. So I've been really thinking of effective ways to change it up. And if you listen to the newer meditations and things I've been putting out there, they're much more interactive. The music comes in, it comes out, different music comes in. There's a whole sequence of pauses and layering, I'll call it, that's put into the newer ones, which I think they're fantastic. I mean, I put myself under in these hypnotic states on my own content, I think probably faster than anyone. And I don't even listen to my own stuff back until the first time, until it's uploaded. So I'm listening to it like you all are listening to it. And then that's when I really get a benefit from it because I'm not putting it together in the think stage, right? So I'm just entering that feeling stage, putting it out there, getting it together. And then that's what I'm sharing back out with you. So when I listen to my stuff for the first time, I'm just like you, experiencing everything just like you all. Lori Fry, hello, Lori. Hello. Lori, I go too fast for sometimes. Yeah, I could. But also, too, I don't know. I'm just me in the flow when I create those things. And I guess I can work on slowing down. I hear you. Sometimes I'm a little too quick for myself, too. Let's see, Lori. Lisa, do you have any meditations to balance the feminine and masculine energy? Not specifically, not yet. It's a good question, though. Cozy, I'm relearning how to meditate. Yeah, meditating. There's a lot of resistance going on out there. So don't think it's you falling off the track. Don't think it's you what the problem. It's not. It's a bigger energy thing that we have to go through. So, like manifesting before, you would think about it, you'd write it down, you'd focus on it, and things would start coming in. These days, it's a little different. Ever since COVID hit us, the collective, you really got to really hammer the why and really generate those feelings of already received more now than ever before. If you focus on that, you'll be surprised how quick things start rolling in your favor. Richard, thank you, genius. You're genius. Actually, I have some new audios coming out shortly. I'll give you guys a little snippet truth of that. It's called Genius Release. They're coming soon. And it's to release your own inner genius. Actually, yeah, if it's too fast, slow down the video. I forgot you can do that now with YouTube. Yeah, you can slow me down to quarter speed. Positive flow. I have one of your Flower of Life medallions. I appreciate the energy and perspectives. Yep, the energy coin, the energy pendant. We retired those for a while. They might be making a comeback, but right now, just the cost of those things has quadrupled from what they were before. So I'm looking at them going, how can I create value with this? And right now I can't. So hopefully after this election's over and all this war stuff kind of tones down, cost of manufacturing may calm down. Hopefully they need to, because right now they're nuts. And it's just not worth it for anybody, because I have to get ripped off to charge you what I pay. And then the mail rates have gone through the roof. The processing rates have gone through the roof. And there's no value. They took the value out. So we're working on it. And we will get them back. Wow, fantastic, Danny O. Thank you so much. Danny O just dropped a gift. We love that. Thank you, Danny O. Much appreciation. Number 1 with the balloon. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll see you in the astral plane. If you want to meet up, I will meet up with you at Epcot at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Right outside the World of Motion, the big ball. And I've said that for years. If you ever wanted to astral project and you're in that astral plane, go there, meet me there, I'll be there. And I've met a handful of people. And that doesn't mean that I'm already there now, that version of the astral. So you just need to go connect, and I'll see you there. Hello, long time ago, I was the first YouTuber who this positive affirmation... what are you saying? I am powerful all the way? Hello, long time ago, you was the first YouTuber who this positive affirmation, Louise Hay. Okay, yeah, we know Louise Hay. I never really listened to her, but I know who she is. Or who she was. I know she passed away. I never really got into her content. Let me just go back up here. Lori Fry, no criticism. I think you're awesome. Yeah, no offense taken, Lori. We are under very heavy oppression collectively. No, it's true. We are. It's just true. And again, none of this, it's not good or bad. It's just what is, It's like you gotta adapt, and you gotta go with the flow of life, and it changes, and you gotta deal with it when it does. I mean, you are the first I listened to here. Oh, okay. Fantastic. I am powerful. Yes. Yeah, my meditations and Louise Hay. There's a few other good ones out there, but honestly, you guys, 99% of the people on YouTube making personal development videos and meditations, they're junk. They're crap. They're all edited. They're all fluff. All their affirmations are in the wrong tense, and they're just screwing up people. They're screwing people up big time. But again, it's just what is. When you guys find the right source for you, that is like finding the needle in the haystack, and you embrace and you envelop and you consume every bit of that person's content. And then when it stops working for you, you ask yourself why. And the typically 99.9% of the reason is you think that certain person that you're listening to isn't working for you anymore. It's because you've been listening to someone else who's muddling up your brain and making you confused. So it's not the original person that was giving you the benefits that stopped working. It's the knucklehead that sold you on listening to them that you fell for, and now you're confused. I'm not saying I'm the only one to listen to, because I'm not. There's only a handful of others. But when you listen to someone and you think, oh, I listened to him for a year or two, now it's not working. Well, who else has been in your ear whispering the crap, the bullshit? That's who's screwing you up, not the person who was giving you benefit before. Right? Who do you listen to, right? Who do you listen to? People who have what you want, who have been where you are, and who have been where you want to be. That's it. So if someone else is giving you sound good information and you're confused, you got to tune them out, because you're not the stupid one. They're the one putting the nonsense in your head. It's okay. Your English is fine. You spelled dyslexia. If you guys are on my email list, you see my spelling and grammar, please. You guys all know, for those of you on my email list, my spelling and grammar is atrocious, but hey, at least it's me writing it, right? You can feel it. You feel what I'm trying to say. Let's see. I think, like you say, I need to choose a more specific intention. It was cool when I dreamed of you, met you at Disney. Yep, that's how that stuff works. Your intention is why. Why do you want what you want? And listen, it's okay for your plans and goals to change. It's okay for the way you think to change. Success is the progressive realization of a worthwhile dream, not being hell-bent on a goal that you had 10 years ago that you didn't get yet. If you didn't get it, you didn't want it enough. So think of something else. There's nothing wrong with that. Is there a diet that you have learned about to raise your spiritual energy? No. A specific diet? Not really. I mean, I've tried them all. I've tried the fasting. I've tried the cleansing. I pretty much, I mean, I'm not the most petite guy in the world, as you can tell. But I eat what I want within reason. And then I drink water, coffee, black coffee, and I'll drink beer and wine. And that's about it. I stay away from mostly processed stuff and sugar. I don't really buy soda, sugary drinks. I'll never walk into a convenience store and buy a bottle of anything to drink. It's water, or black coffee. Let's see. I listen to shamanic drums and nature sounds. Yep, that's all very good. It's more important if you know the intention of the person doing the shamanic drums beforehand, and most will never tell you, because they can send any command they want through the rhythm of the drum. So you never know. Just because it sounds good, you don't know what emotion they're trying to make you feel or what confusion they're trying to present to you. But yeah. Let's see. How is life force for you today? Are you still going strong, or do you have other job on the side? No, this is all I do. I am just me. I have the meditation channel, obviously. We have Paul Santisi University, which is a membership site, and that does very well. And then we have the brand new paulsantisiuniverse.com, which is the new home for everything Paul Santisi. So make sure to go check that out. You can learn all about me, my backstory, my past. There's interviews, there's music videos, there's a ton of free audios. There's a bunch of content that's not even on YouTube there. And it's everything under the sun. So no, this is what I do. This is who we are, and this is the mission. This is the mission. But diet can help. Yeah, everyone's different. There's no golden rule on that. I mean, that's why some people drink and smoke to live to 100, and then the healthiest guy you know dropped dead at 38. So that's the chasm. There is no real answers to that. 2014, I was in a shelter. In 2024, in a mansion. I don't know. I don't work. The Secret. Listen to I Am and Beam. Fantastic. There you go. Those are two powerful ones. That meditation beam that you're referring to really never got the push that it should, but that is one of the most powerful audios that I've ever uploaded. So it's probably 7-8 years ago now, that one. Everyone, make sure you go check that out. Beam. And there's a little short poetic poem version of that, and then there's the meditation. All right. See, this is what I like. You guys engaging me in some conversation. That's what this is about. Anyone else? Question, comments, observation? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? What do you got? What do you say? What do you say? Is there any questions I missed up here? Savlak, I know I'm saying that wrong. Suggestion for meditation audio, intuition, and inner guidance. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, inner guidance, tuning out the noise. Yeah, that's a good idea. You got my brain thinking. Good morning from California. Love your 3D. I am reminds me of EDMR. More of that coming. Yeah, I made a couple recent 3D ones. I Am Divine is in 3D. And now you're holding me to what I create. I can't remember. I create so much stuff, and then I forget what I do. Just go back through my videos and hit recent and scroll down. There's a bunch of new ones in 3D. I was focusing on the 3D a lot for a very long time, and then a lot of people were like, I always don't have headphones. It doesn't sound right without headphones. And you're right, you need the headphones. So I kind of went back to making some in the old-fashioned traditional stereo headphone method. But I have made several with the 3D. Don't hold me to the names. Just go back and sort my videos by newest, and you'll see them. What's your best YouTube video for manifestation that you have? That's a good question. It's really what resonates with you. It's where you are in your journey that what video connects with you the best. But if I had to think, I mean, most popular is the original I Am in 3D and the original Mind Silence. I redid Mind Silence. It's called Eternal Serenity. That's kind of like Mind Silence 2. That one's extremely powerful. Yeah, I like the 3D myself. Yeah, I do too. It's fun to make the 3D because I actually put the microphone that I built in the middle of the room, and then I present around the room. I'm not just in the sound booth with one microphone. I have to listen to Altuna77. Okay. Is that a person, a channel? Is that the name of the audio? What's that? If you're just tuning in, hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. What state, what country. We're going to go for we'll do another 7 minutes. We'll keep this 40 minutes. We'll keep it short. I can't pass the vibrations. I wake up. Yeah. You just got to allow. Because you're not going past it because you're thinking about it. Because you're like, oh my God, I'm vibrating. I feel my body moving, shifting. What's going on? And you get up here and then boom, it's gone. You can't. You got to stay out. You got to stay out of up here. You got to stay here. That's the ballet. That's the ballet of spirituality, you guys. Hello, Toronto, Canada. Hello, Toronto. Leo Lover. I think I recognize your picture there. Did you used to have a different name? Anyone else? Question, comment, observation? This was good. This was a good morning here. Yep, nice to see you too. Ida, that's it. Ida, yes. Friends with Diane as well. Yes. Yeah, everyone. Also, again, make sure to check out the new PaulSantisiUniverse.com. Tons of free content, tons of free audios, things that are not on YouTube. You can download them, have for free. Positive flow. What got me on this journey in the beginning? It's a great question. So this goes back to 2012. A friend of mine, Joe, he called me up. He's like, "You coming with me to this event in Vegas?" I'm like, "I can't go to Vegas." He's like, "You coming with me? You coming with me?" And he bought me a ticket. So we went to Vegas, and if you guys know, when you're in Vegas, you don't sleep very much. And I was so tired. This was like day 3, no sleep, traveling, and I was at an event, and I was surrounded by thousands of like-minded, positive people who wanted more from life. And we had just broke for lunch. Um, who were the speakers? We just got done listening to Brett Daimler from the Amway Corporation. And this was not an Amway event. He was just one of the speakers. I mean, and his story was awesome. I mean, this guy moved me emotionally. It was phenomenal. So anyway, so we broke after that for lunch, and we were walking by the Starbucks in the MGM Grand Casino. And I looked up at the sign and I read the green letters Starbucks. And as soon as I did that, I literally heard this voice inside my head, and it was going, "You'll create meditations, you'll create meditations, you'll create meditations." And this voice was like so authoritative and so direct. And finally, I'm looking around, I'm like, who's talking to me? And at one point, I'm like, fine, I'll create meditations, just leave me alone. And then I turned and I looked at my friend Joe and I said, "Joe, when I get home, I'm going to make meditations." And he looked at me and he goes, "Why would you do that?" Because for me to say that I was going to make meditations was like I'm going to go to Switzerland and start building tunnels or something. It just made no sense to who I was. But I acknowledged that presence, that intuition. Okay. I felt it and I heard it and I said, okay. And then the voice went away. And then when I got back home, the voice was back. Ding, you ready to make meditations? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I don't even know what meditating is. What are you talking about? Like, don't I have to be like some weirdo, sit in a rock, call myself Moon River Warrior Wolfman or something? And this voice was like, I will guide you through it. And I literally just sat down in front of the computer and I just started flowing, started creating. And the first meditation that I made was titled Frequency, the original, first one ever, Frequency. And I got a YouTube account, didn't know what YouTube was, uploaded it, had no clue, uploaded it completely wrong, didn't know what I was doing, and I went to bed. And when I woke up to something crazy. It was like 1,200 views. But beyond that, it was all the comments. There was dozens and dozens and dozens of comments. And the comments were, "This was the best meditation I've ever heard. I don't know what you did to me, the feelings I have, the emotional feelings that are flowing through me. This brought tears of joy." And it's like, boom, 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 boom. So I instantly knew that I was pulling on a thread of possibility. And that's what happened. That's how this began. So then I said, okay, I guess I make meditations now. So then I sat down and I'm like, I'm going to make another meditation. And I'm like, nothing. Blank mind. Nothing is flowing. Nothing is flowing. Because I was thinking about what to do next. Then I said, oh, okay, I guess I'm just a one-hit wonder and I'm done. And I'm going to go back and keep working in kitchens and making food like I've done my whole life. And so I stopped and I went back to my own routine life of working in kitchens and dealing with that. And then I noticed a feeling started coming in, and a feeling come in to make a meditation called visualization. I'm like, what's this feeling thing? But I had this urge to create it. So then I made another one on visualization, and then that did very well, and I was very happy and very impressed. And then I said, I guess I'm making meditations again. And then boom, I tried thinking about what to do next, and I ran flat again. So I went back to my life in the kitchens. And then another feeling come in. And that took like 3, 4, 5 times before it sunk in that I'm only going to create something when the feeling presents itself to me, and it has nothing to do with what I think I should be doing next. So then I just flipped the script and just started living my life all on feeling. And if it didn't feel well, I said no. And if it felt good, I acted on it immediately within 24 to 48 hours. And I just got it done because I wasn't thinking about how to do it. I was feeling the flow of it flowing in and through me. And that's my creation process, even up to this day. As much as all these people want to tell you how to think and how to monetize and how to optimize and how to cater to your audience and how to use keywords and 4 words and 6 words and tags and search terms, I'm really feeling based. And if I'm feeling terrific in that creation process, the results are infinitely better than if I make something because I think it's a good idea. Good question. And I don't think I've told that story, God, probably in the last 6 years. So I appreciate you asking. I appreciate you asking. Let's see. Come on, man. Hello, I am Viola from South Africa. Came across your content last month, and I've been listening to your money portal, money manifestation audios. There's been a shift and things are aligning. Fantastic. Yeah, those money audios, they do a lot of great things for a lot of people. They really kind of just put you back in alignment with allowing money to flow, because a lot of people feel guilty when it comes to money and success. And those audios kind of break down the barriers, the misconceptions. Everyone listen to that meditation. She's talking about money portal. I think I made that within the last year. That one's very, very powerful. Let's see, have you ever listened to Anthony Robbins and those people? I don't do that anymore because of the life nature through sours, reveal stuff to me people can do. I really not got into the Tony Robbins. I mean, I applaud his success and who he's become wholeheartedly, absolutely. But I've never listened to any of his stuff to comment back on. But yeah, I mean, we all know who he is, obviously. You got it, I am powerful. Thanks for asking the question about the story. Anyone else? Question, comment, observation? We'll do one or two more, and then I'm hungry. I gotta go eat something. Can't let this petite face go to waste. Gotta feed it. Anyone else? Question, comment, observation? If not, I'm gonna check out. We'll see if someone comes up with something to keep me here. Otherwise, 40 minutes, that's a pretty good live. Gone live a lot longer than others that are mainstream all over the news that can't hold an interview for more than 6 or 7 minutes. Your I am saved me so many times. Hello, Tina. Yeah. You know, life is life, and we have to deal with it, right? And just think about it. We have our emotional system for a reason, right? So if we were always happy, we wouldn't know we were happy because we wouldn't know what it was like to feel pissed or upset. And if we were always upset and sad, we wouldn't even know what that felt like because we wouldn't have any happiness to contrast it against. So in any waking moment, the goal is to always pay attention to how you're feeling. And if you're not feeling good, or you're feeling unsettled, or you're feeling concerned, worried, whatever it is, you got to ask yourself why. When you keep asking yourself why, think of the worst case. What's the worst case that could happen? And then when you do that, you kind of bottom out the worst case. Now you kind of, the elevator stopped. You're not continuing to bottom out. And now you can bring yourself back up. But your goal isn't to go from the first floor to the 100th floor. Your goal is to go from the first floor to the second floor, and the second floor to the third floor. And emotionally, just get yourself up to that next level, inch by inch. Yes. But, it's life. It is what it is. Are you doing any live events in the future, convention speaking? I have no idea. I have been reached out to by numerous people lately, so it's interesting you brought that up, but nothing has been decided. Let's see. Tesla astronaut. Hey, I've been listening to you for years. Fantastic. I appreciate that. Make sure to check out all the new stuff I've been posting as well. There's a lot. There is a lot. Richard, best wishes. Help. Yes, Richard. Thank you. Best wishes back. Svlak, do you have an audio to increase intuition? Get the feeling? I do. I actually have free audios, a course on that titled Thoughts versus Feelings. You can download it free if you go to paulsantisiuniverse.com. Just scroll down a little bit, look on, I think there's a category free audios or something. It's in there, and you can download it for free. It's all about that. Yeah, thoughts versus feelings. Anyone, you can all go to paulsantisiuniverse.com and download it for free. Yes. Hello, Travis and Austin. Yes, hello. Hello, Travis, and hello, Austin. Gresham, Oregon. Hello, Denise. Hello. Hello, Denise. Anyone else? Question, comment, observation? What else you want to dive into? I like going live. I took such a break. You know why? Because I was using words that I didn't use today, and I was getting like blocked. Like I was using a certain word on Facebook and they blocked me for like 5 years. And then magically one day I was unblocked. Like, it's amazing. But we're living in this, we are owned and controlled by these algorithms. It's not a human saying you're banned or you're blocked or this post is unnecessary or this violates this, that, and the other thing. It's all an algorithm. It's an algorithm that it owns us now. It's crazy. Crazy. Thank you. You've been a great help through depression, loss, and mental clarity. You got it. That's what I'm here for. Inch by inch, life's a cinch. Yard by yard, it's really friggin' hard, right? And can only, in life, at any moment, at any point, you can only go as far as you can see. But the good news is when you get there, you get to see further. And you'll see further automatically. That's clarity. Yes. Denise, I've been following you for years. Haven't astral projected yet. Yeah, it can take some time. And you can all do it. My audios are great tools to get you in alignment with yourself, to set you up. But basically, just know why you want to do it is the most important. And then know you can, in that it will happen when it lines up perfectly for you. Yeah. Robert, I felt a release last Monday. I've been plateauing a couple years. Feels good. My focus is on ancient languages and guidance. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance going on out there too, everyone. So don't think it's you with the problem, okay? Because if you think it's you with the problem, then that makes you confused, and confusion leads to madness. Just remember that. So especially us using all of this technology and stuff, we are opening up our minds, our subconscious minds, to so much nonsense that's behind the curtain that we can't see. So, remaining strong and aware and alert, it's needed now more than ever, just for the self, for never mind anything else on the outside. All right, everyone, we're going to end this now because we're creeping on 50 minutes. I will be back. Maybe I'll pop in this week. If not, I'll pop in next weekend, and we can all talk again. But I appreciate you all for listening. Watch the replay if you've tuned in, not from the beginning. And then I'll chop this up later, and I'll make some shorts that I'm sure you'll see in your notifications. And I appreciate you. Keep tuning in. Keep being you. Keep becoming great. And make sure to go check out the new home, Everything Paul Santisi, at paulsantisiuniverse.com. And get your hands on all those free audios while you can. All right, everyone. You know I love ya.